Hello everybody, it's me, Autistic Genius. I'm here to talk to you today about another thing that annoys me about education. Another thing, yes, I'm having another rant, because guess what? I'm in a ranting mood. I make videos probably all in one day, and I ranted on the last one on Wednesday, so I'm going to rant again on this one. Oh my goodness, this one takes the biscuit. Today, I'm talking exams. What the... I agree with them only for lessons that have a yes-no answer. For example, maths, science, history, geography, I guess, French, German. These kind of subjects have a yes-no answer. So like, it's maths, you do a sum. If the sum's wrong, if the sum's right, yay. Things like that. But there are some things that annoy me about those exams, but I'll come back on that later. The one thing I'm exceptionally against is exams that ask you to form an opinion within 2 hours or less. You're given a really potentially philosophical deep question to answer in 2 hours. Like, what is Islam's position on abortion? Why on earth am I sat there in an exam given 2 hours to do that? You should be talking through discussion in lessons, which I did do. Then you go away, you write an essay, you research your findings, come back or write an essay, come back, show your findings and discuss it again to enhance your opinion, and then you enhance it, and then you can have a real opinion, then you can hand that opinion in, and guess what? You'll get good marks. Oh, but no, you get told a load of facts and then told to do an exam a year later, and then you have an opinion. I remembered one fact at best. Ridiculous. Oh, guess what? I got an E on that exam. Shows how much that worked. Not. Maths. Now, I did say I like maths exams, but this is where I hate maths exams. A lot of people I bet struggle with this. Autistic people probably do this a lot. Right. If you do a maths equation or a sum in your head, and you can do it in your head, but you write down the answer, yeah, you get a mark, 1 mark for that answer, but there's potentially 5 marks for the question. But you got the answer right, so why is it you only get 1 mark? Because you've got to show you're working out, and you get more marks for showing you're working out. So in theory, somebody could do an exam and get almost every answer wrong, but because there's more marks for the working out, he could still pass the exam. But somebody who can do all that in their head, who only writes the answer down because they're autistic, and don't see the point in writing down because it's silly, it's pointless, gets less marks. How is that fair? How is it that somebody who can do the working out and write it down on a piece of paper, get more marks than someone who knows who can do the answers in their head? How is that not praised and shown in the system? The education system's flawed, and that's where it's flawed. People who can do things in different ways, it's not celebrated. It seems like there's one way of doing things. There's not. It works against people. It works against people. Like certain kind of thinkers apparently are only good at certain things. The only reason we think that is because the way things are taught. If we work with everyone and teach and allow them to work things out their way, then everyone can do everything in an average way. Does that just sound like obvious to me? And don't even get me started on that Education Secretary Nikki Morgan. No. Exams annoy me because I don't, and also the one thing I hate is you're at school, which is annoying enough, and you're put under this immense pressure that lasts for 2 years, and you build up everything to this final day. And what if you're ill? Like really ill? And you just can't concentrate. How is it fair that all your 2 years hard work is thrown away because you're poorly and you have to sit and do the exam because otherwise you'll get fined? How is that fair? It's crap. I am for exams. I think we should have exams because I think it's a good way to help people keep the teacher on point so they know where kids stand and what they've learned and what they haven't learned, what they did learn, what was good, what was bad about their teaching. It's good for self-reflection for the teacher's point of view, and it's good for the kids. But really, exams should not be as much of the grade as they are. I say at least a quarter or a fifth of the grade is exams. The rest of it should be done in the lessons and assessed as you go, because that's exactly what I did at college, and I was far better off. That's what I think. That's what I think should happen. Less exams, more like teacher-led assessing. The teachers who work with the kids know how to teach the kids and how to work with the kids. Government, let them bloody do it. You in Westminster sat there at your desk like, oh, yes, we think, oh, yes, oh, I think that children should sit at desks for 6 hours and write intensely. That's what children should do. And you've got the teacher who's sat in the classroom, who's teaching these kids to do what you've said, who's saying they don't cope with it. But you're like, yes, but I know, but if you do that, I get an extra 100,000 to waste on expenses. Thank you so much for watching. That's me on exams and education. Another random rant. If you want me to rant about more things, just say and I will rant about more things. Also, comment below about your opinions. I want to hear them because I want lots of comments for next Friday where I do a comments video. Apologies if you were expecting a comments video, but I said on Wednesdays I wouldn't be doing one as I've not really got a lot of comments. Thanks again everyone, have a great weekend, and bye!